Hi guys and welcome back to Football Manager 2018, our Sir Alex Ferguson challenge with Southampton. As you can see down here, unfortunately we are back in the zone. We are 18th, we are 2 points behind Brighton, who beat Crystal Palace last time to jump up to 17th place. We're actually 7 points behind Leicester, although we have a game in hand, but Leicester probably out of trouble now. If we have a look at the schedule here, I know I said we'd be back for the Swansea game, but I decided to just take her up to Everton, who, our first game when we took over was against Everton, a 2-0 win at Goodison. We played a couple of games since last time. It's been really bad, actually. We haven't won a Premier League game since winning at Watford at the start of January, so we're in terrible form, and there's no wonder we're in trouble. We got 2-2 at home to Swansea. Boney almost nicked it for them. We led for quite a while, then he scored 2 goals. We went 2-1 down, but Shane Long in the 93rd got us a point at least. Then we went to Bournemouth, we were pretty convincingly beaten 2-0 there. We went to Leicester, got ourselves a nothing each draw, which got us another point. But we are 2 from safety. We're playing Everton just now, who are also down in the danger area. We have tons of injuries, unfortunately. Basically, you name him, he's injured. We're going to be going with basically what we can. I mean, Nico Gaitan is going to come back in for Boufal. Vasquez has been poor. Let's actually have a word. Let's warn Vasquez, criticise recent form. You need to start playing at a higher standard. He says he'll work harder to do that. That's fine. That's something at least. I'll say the same to Paco Alcacer. I'm going to warn them, criticise recent form. They have to start playing to a higher standard. So hopefully that spurs them on a bit and we can go and beat Everton now. Fraser Forster is finally back from being injured for what seems like 10 years. And we're just jumping right into this game here. We need to win 4-2-3-1 from Everton, who come here in bad form. We can climb at the relegation places with a victory here, guys. So please do something for me. We'll slow the game down, as we always do. And I'm going to tell the boys to push forward. We want to get right on the front foot. Oh, great. Bertrand gives it away to Schneiderlin immediately. And Everton have taken control of possession, over 60% actually in the opening 5 minutes. No shots for either side in the opening 10. El Abdellaoui now as we try and push forward against Everton. It's Ward-Prowse now. El Abdellaoui has Davis there. Steve Davis in for Gaitan. It's cleared away by Schneiderlin. Headed away by Roncaglia, but it will be picked up. Morales heads away. Roncaglia though back on it. Out to El Abdellaoui and Davis and Lucas Vasquez and Lemina. Vasquez now with a point to prove today. Plays it to Lemina. Bit of space opens up for him. He goes back to Ward-Prowse. Ward-Prowse surrounded by blue shirts, has to go forward, actually goes back to Roncaglia. He tries Lemina, just gets it. Chance here for Paco Alcacer, and it's 1-0. Go on, Paco Alcacer. Let's praise them for this beautiful play there. Paco Alcacer responding to the criticism we laid at his door before the game and putting us 1-0 up here against Everton. We'll have a look at the table actually just now. We'll be 1 point clear of Brighton, who obviously will have the game in hand. We'll be 4 behind Leicester. Bournemouth are 7 points ahead. They're long gone. It'll be between ourselves, Brighton, and maybe Leicester could get sucked into it as well in the last 6 games. I don't know who Brighton's game in hand is. 50-50 possession here actually is Seamus Coleman picking up an injury for Leicester now. We're heading towards the break. Very, very even game. 1 chance so far. And it's fallen to Paco Alcacer, who tucked her away as Ryan Bertrand enters the book. And we go in half-time at 1-0. I'm going to actually, passionately, I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance. I don't want to talk about complacency and bring it into a negative light so far. I'm just going to talk about good things. I'm actually going to praise them at the start of the half as well. Just get that morale up as much as I can as Leighton Baines replaces Seamus Coleman. Morales goes over the top for Rooney. It's away by Van Dijk. Schneiderlin versus Davis. Now Ward-Prowse, come on, make it 2. Ward-Prowse well over the bar. Free kicks never really seem to go in. The odd one does, but it's definitely something that's been nerfed big time since FM2018, where they all seem to fly in. As Jordan Lukaku delivers it in, Keane nods it down. Bolassi's going to pick this up. Bolassi returns it into the danger, and Michael Keane has swept it in, and that is an absolute dagger to the heart. We're going to demand more out of them. I'm concerned about the stats in this game now. 7-5 and 4 on target to 2 is the shot count here. Everton statistically probably been the better side, and now they've got the equaliser as Baines throws it to Rooney. Rooney for Schneiderlin now. Balassi won't get this, hopefully. Nope, Roncaglia nicks in. Gabbiadini over the top for Paco Alcacer. Can he find a cross? Or will he cut in himself? No, he'll just give it to Michael Keane. Michael Keane forward. It's picked up by Van Dijk, and the quality here is just shocking. Over the top, it's Lukaku away, picked up by El Abdallawi, in toward Prowse. Back to El Abdallawi, forward for Gabbiadini. Shifts it, Lamina now. Just go back the way, there you go, Ward Prowse. Outside of the foot towards Gaitan, nods her on, Keane heads her away, Lamina above Rooney, Gaitan to Gabbiadini, takes a touch, shoots, deflects, and it's in. Whew. And we are back to 2-1 ahead. Let's actually get... What one's best at sitting deeper? Lamina's better at sitting deep. Okay, we'll get Lamina to sit deep, just in there and defend a little bit. We'll go for that, and we have retaken the lead. Gaitan gets the assist for Gabbiadini, who did well actually coming in on his left foot. Roncaglia now forward to Gabbiadini. Could we possibly nick a third and double our lead? Davis now out wide for El Abdallawi. A good touch from him. Surrounded by blue shirts. Gets it to Gabbiadini though. Everton are pretty high up here still. Ward Prowse back to Virgil van Dijk, who has a bit of space. Plays it to Bertrand, plays it to Nico Gaitan, loses it. That looked like a bit of an aggressive swipe. Keane plays it long, Lamina forward, Schneiderlin though gets it to Nias. Nias coming forward, plays it for Rooney, giving too much time. McCarthy now out wide, Morales inside to Rooney. Virgil van Dijk cuts out his pass though. It's Gabbiadini, can he get it forward to Alcacer? It's over the top, come on Alcacer, can he get his brace? He's beat the defender, he's in on the keeper, oh, and he's put it wide. It's a sitter. Good work from Paco Alcacer to get in, and then he's made a horrible mistake in front of goal. Fraser Forster now with a kick. 18 minutes left, 2-1, slender advantage for Saints. It's away by Baines, picked up by Davis now. Can he find Gabbiadini? He can. Gabbiadini with a nice touch into Prowse now. Prowse over the top quickly, but it's easy for Keane to get to Pickford. He'll play it long for Nias, but Lamina will cut it out. It's a very tense game here. Ward Prowse onto Nico Gaitan, down on the chest. Gaitan with a good ball outside of the foot to Davis. Davis flicks it to Gabbiadini on that left foot. Deflection again! And that's what happens to you sometimes when you're down the bottom. An absolute hit and hope deflects, and in it goes for Gabbiadini's second of the game. Alcacer will come off for Shane Long, who will play as a defensive forward. And you'd think with 17 minutes to go, a 2-goal advantage would be just about enough. Nonetheless, we will tell them to tighten up when we get the opportunity, which we're apparently not going to get. Come on, there you go, tighten up. 5 minutes to go. Andre will come on for Ward Prowse. And this will take us a point clear of the drop zone. 7 clear of Everton, who are more or less relegated now. Crystal Palace would need to win their game in hand to have any hope of getting out of it. And it looks like we're going to get our first win since the start of January, which is massive here at St Mary's against Everton. But we need to kick on, and unfortunately we're away at the Etihad next. So the chances of kicking on and building momentum, very, very low. McCarthy and Schneiderlin, 10 seconds left. Bertrand cuts her out. Andre keeps it. Lamina deflecting around there, just keeps it off of Wayne Rooney. Seconds to go. Bertrand now will launch it down the channel towards Gaitan, but it is over. 3 vital points for ourselves, but we need to hope that Brighton don't also win, or this will be basically cancelled out and we'll drop back into the zone. If we have a look at the fixtures, let's see who's played already. None of the teams that are important have played. Crystal Palace are away at Watford on Tuesday. And when did Brighton play? I still don't. Oh, there's Brighton. They're away at Liverpool, but when's their game in hand? I don't see that. Well, they're away at Liverpool, and then they've got Stoke a week on Wednesday. Maybe that's it. I'm not sure. But there we go. Southampton record overdue win. 8 games without a victory for us. We've finally got the win. It'll be Man City next time out, which I'm not going to play on camera. What we'll do is we'll probably play Newcastle at home on camera. I think the fixtures we'll probably play. We'll play the Newcastle fixture. We'll maybe play Huddersfield. And we'll probably play Tottenham because it's the last game. So that's what we'll do just now. As I say, that's going to be it for this episode. We'll not play City on camera. A wee 10-minute episode, a good victory against Everton, the team who we played when our first game as Southampton manager, where we got the 3 points in that one at Goodison. We've got the 3 points again, 2 goals, the margin of victory once more, and it gives us a fighting chance of staying up after a really, really poor run. But we've got Man City next. When we next come, we'll have played the Man City game. We'll be facing Newcastle. Hopefully we'll have a shock victory at the Etihad to talk about, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It's given us a fighting chance of staying in the league. And if you have liked it, please drop down below and leave a like on the video. And if you want to follow the series, of course, you can subscribe to the channel, which would be good, very good of you. But just want to thank you for watching overall, and I'll see you next time when Newcastle come to St Mary's.